In this video, I'll be showing you mastering group in SketchUp. Organize your 3D like a pro. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Stevie. As I said earlier, in this video, I'll be showing you mastering group in SketchUp. How to organize your 3D like a pro. In this SketchUp tutorial, we dive deep into the powerful world of group. Group is an essential part of organizing your 3D model efficiently and maintaining a clean and workable design space. Whether you are an architect, interior designer, or a 3D enthusiast, mastering group in SketchUp is a game changer. So let's get started. This section of this video will be discussing about understanding the basic. So group are a way to gather entry, edges, faces, and components together into a single object. They are crucial for making your model organized and preventing geometry from sticking together unintentionally. So the next one we are discussing is importance of organization. Importance of organizing your group. Importance of organizing in 3D modeling is easier to work with, edit, and navigate. It also helps in preventing unintended modification. Try to create a group. So maybe I draw something like that. So arrow rectangle. I want to create just one group. Arrow rectangle. I want to reverse this face. To make it group, you need to highlight everything. Highlight it. Right click. Make group. You see make group. So to work on it now, you can just double click it twice. When you double click it twice, press your P. That is pan. Press it up. You see. So this one is now a group. So we have make our first group. So this entry can now be edited as a whole without affecting the rest of the model. Maybe we have another model. This one can be just be edited on its own without affecting other parts of the model. Created now can be edited individually without affecting other. Maybe there's another job inside it. It can be edited individually without affecting other parts of our job. So you can just edit it individually. Maybe you want to create another thing inside it. Maybe you want to create another shape inside it. See, we have edited it. So this group can be edited individually without affecting other parts of the group. This group now, maybe you want to name it. Maybe you want to use it another part of your project. To name it now, you need to make its components. So to make this one component, click it, right click, make components. So now name it here. Maybe I want to name it like pra 1. So create, you just press create, you will see it here under your components. See? So we have named this group. We have named this group now. Maybe we want to reuse it. For example, maybe I want to reuse it in another part of my design. Instead of coming here, I can just come here. See, it's there. So we have named it already. We have named the group already now. So that is how to name groups. Section. To end the first section of this video, let me just summarize the benefits of using group. Group helps to maintain clean geometry, simplify your model, and make it more manageable. So that is the benefit of using group. To make you simplify your model and make it more manageable. That is the benefit of using group. So we are going to the next section. The second section of this group is creating and editing group. So the first section we talk about introduction of the basic. So the second section is creating and editing group. So we want to create an edit group. So as I said earlier, maybe you want to create a group, you need to first draw what you want to create. Maybe you want to draw a rectangle. I'll draw a rectangle. If it's like this, reverse the face. Reverse the face. So you have drawn a rectangle now. So select this face. Select this face. This is how to select it. I'm going to just click it. Left click. That is how to select the face. That is how to select face. To create group now, you need to highlight everything. Right click, make group. You are going to see make group. Make your group. To to work in the group now, we have make it group. You see that everything has click once, unlike this one. You see everything is not click once because it's not in group. It's not in group. So this one now, everything click once because it's group. To work on this group, you need to double click it twice. So click it, click the face, press your pan. You have pressed pan, push it up. So we have created a group now. We have created a group. So we have created a group now. So from group 2 we can make a component. Maybe this is a group. If you right click it, you can still make that group a component. If I make it a component, you can just say pra2. I'll make it a component now. So this component now I can easily edit it. Maybe for instance, I'll make this group a component. I want to copy this one. Press your M, press your Control. I've dropped it. Maybe I'm working on this one. You are going to see what is going to happen. Maybe I work on this one. You are going to see it's going to affect the second because of we make it component. If it is in group, it can't be like that. If I'm working on this one, and you see that it's going to affect this second one. You see, it's because we make it component. That is why it's affecting the second one. That is benefit of components. Maybe you have one drawing and you want to, and the drawing is in like 100 places, and instead of you to be editing one by one, just make it one component and make it 100. So just start editing one and you will see that it's going to affect the remaining one. That is component. Let me move from this group. Maybe to enter this group now, I ask you click it, double click. So we have entered this group. Now if you double click it, I've entered this group. You can just work. You can work on it. You see that it's because we make it components. As this one is going, it's affecting this one. If you don't want it to affect it again, just explode or make unique You see, that is how to we are not in the group again. To come back to this group, you need to double click it and start working on it. You see that it's affecting this one. To make it not to affect this part again, you need to make unique. If you make it unique now, you see, let me work on this group now. You see, it's not going to affect it again because you have made unique. So that is benefit of group. Editing group, entire and editing group. This is crucial for efficient navigation and editing complex model. So the next one is copy and pasting group. I want to discuss about copy and. So the next one is I want to show you how to copy and paste group. To copy this one, press your move. That is M. Press Control. Move it. You can just paste it. You have pasted it. That is how to copy. To copy it again, since we are in move, press your Control. Drop it. So that is how to copy and paste group. Copy and paste group is important. This is useful for replacing elements efficiently. Maybe you want to replace elements, copy and paste is very important. The group, you need to name it so that each of your group will have a name. You know, as I click this one now is what bring about this one. You see, it's what bring about this one because we have named it practice 1, practice 2, practice 3. So you have named it. So try to be naming your group so as for you to know what you are working on, of how to create some group. Let me show you some practical example of how to create some group. Maybe for instance, I want to draw like this. Reverse face. Reverse the face. Make it group. I want to work on this now. So pan it up like 3 meter. So I've made this one group now. I can just work. So I want to roof it. To roof it now, I'm going to roof it separately. I'm going to work on it separately. So this is the measurement 1366. I want to work on the roof separately. Reverse face. So click it. I want to make roof now. So I'll just pan this one back. Pan it back. So make it group. Make it group. So you can just, if you are making it group, I'll show you how to make thing group. Click what highlight what you want to make a group, right click and make it group. So we'll just place it, move it up, move it up. See now, this one is going back. Let me draw it back. You see? So this one now, you can just edit, work on this one separately without affecting this one. That is benefit of making group. I can work on this one separately without affecting. You see that I can just work on this one. It does not affect this one. So that is the benefit of making. If I just work, I can work on this one without affecting this one. So this one too, I can work on this one, work on this. I can work on this without affecting the second one. So that is the benefit of making group. So that is the second section. We have done with the second section. So let's go to the third section of this advanced group techniques. We are talking about advanced group techniques. So this advanced group technique, we are working inside a group. For instance, let me create this again. Reverse face. 180. So that is my block. I want to show you how to work inside a group. So how to work inside a group. So this one now, just pan it up 3 meter. So this 3 meter. Make group. Yeah, make it group. So to work, so this one is a group now. This one is a group entirely. So I want to work inside, place group, another group inside this group. So to place another group inside this group, maybe for instance, there's a column here. Maybe there's a column here. So I want to create another group here now. So to create another group, right, double click this one, make group. So make group. See now, I want to work on this. Maybe it's up to this side. Make group. Make group. So I've created a group inside the group now. Let's see. This one is a whole group. This one is a whole group. Another group. This is another group now. You see, this is another group. Inside this group, so there's another group. Inside this another group, there's another group. So we have created 3 groups inside one group now. We have created 3 groups inside one group. So that is how to create group. You can just work on it. Maybe you want to edit this one without affecting this. You can just work on it. I can work on this one without affecting this one. You see. So that's the benefit of making group under advanced techniques of group. earlier how to convert group to components. How to convert group to components. It enables us to reuse objects. For instance, I do something like this. Reverse face. I'll make it group. I want to make it group. Make group. So you can't edit this one. So for this one, I want to make it component. To make it component, right click, make component, name it. Let me name it Brasi. I've made it component now. So you see that why is my Brasi? This is my Brasi now. So if I want to use it inside, maybe I want to use it another way, and I can't find this one again. So I will just come to my Brasi and see. I can just place it. So there's an advantage of making group a component, so that it enables us to reuse it. It encourages usability and such, how to make the transition. Show you how to. Maybe I want to enter this component now. Double click it. Click what you want to edit. Maybe you want to edit somewhere. I want to balance this place up. And just edit it. This push pull. You can check my other tutorial. If you want to know about push pull more, you can just check my other tutorial. So this one is supposed to be outside. So group enables us to just take it outside directly without affecting anything. So you see, I'll just put it here. Group enables us to do that. Group enables us to just work on our drawing efficiently. Maybe you want to give this one just a color. You can just come to the material, use a color. Use the color. So that is how to edit a group. Under this third section, let me show you another thing. I want to show you editing techniques. To me, this one is a group now. I want to move it. I'll show you how to. You may just press your M, or you don't. This is move to. You can just click this on your interface. So just click it. You can just move it. If you want to place it, left click, place it. That is how to move group. Maybe you want to rotate your group. You want to rotate you want to rotate anything. To rotate, just click it. Click what you want to rotate. Come to this one. Please rotate. Click it. See, you are going to see how it's going to rotate. Click it down. Let it come to this other side. So, see, I'm going to rotate it. See, rotate. I'll rotate it. I want to rotate it to the side. You can see, rotate. Maybe I want to rotate it up. Under that rotate too. You see, maybe I want to rotate it up. You see the arrow that is bringing this blue. This one will help me to rotate it up. You see. So group too, you can rotate it. Next one I want to show you about this one is scale. You can through group you can scale your drawing. For you to scale this drawing, click it. Click the group you have made. Press your S. S is scale. You see, S is scale. Click what you want to. Click once you want to scale, and in the interface this is scale. In your keyboard, S, press S. Maybe you want to scale this drawing. You see. You see. So we have scaled it. So that is the benefit of grouping. Grouping enables us to just edit anything. That's what I want to teach you about. Editing techniques. Third section I want to teach you is what I want to teach you is copying and mirror. For you to copy, I've told you here. Press your M, press your Control once, so you can just copy it. You have copied that design. You have copied that book. So maybe you want to mirror. For your keyboard, I use something like this. I use this trick. I don't know, maybe some other. This is the trick I use. in keyboard, but there's plugin for it too. Maybe you want to mirror this thing, press your S, that is scale, come to this center one, come to this center one, come to this center one, and just draw it back. Press -1 and enter. So we have mirror that drawing, we have mirror it. So we have mirror that drawing, but in your for plugins, this for plugins, just click once you want to mirror. This mirror, just mirror it and press. You see, yes, you have mirror in your plugins. That is plugins. But for keyboard, just press your scale and drag it and press -1. That's how you are going to mirror in your keyboard. This third section, I want to still show you how to explode. I'll show you earlier. Just click it. Maybe I've shown you this explode during this process. You know, for instance, maybe I'm working on this one. I've made this one component before. You see, because I'm making it component, it's going to affect the second one. For us not to affect the second one, you can just use explode. Just click on one, and the one you want not to affect the second one. Right click it, press explode. You see, if I press this explode now, you see, it's going to remove from that group. That explode is going to make it to remove from that group. Through the process of explode, maybe you make group before, you don't want it to be group again. Just click on what you are working about and press explode. If you press the explode, you see that you notice that the thing will become on group. It will become on group and you can just work on it easily. Advanced group techniques. So for instance, I want to create a drawing like this. Reverse the face, make it group. Click everything, make it group. Make it 3 meter. So I'll make it 3 meter. We want to make it have a roof. So what is the elements? Let me just copy. I'm going to show you that's explode here. So explode it. You see that? So that's one group. So I can just, once I need this up, so I don't need this one, I can delete it. So that explode enables us to just work on something. So I want to make this one group. I want to offset 600 by offset 600 outside. Let me make 450. So I want to make a group. To make a roof. So just move it back. So 450, yeah. This one's to 450. So I'll make this one a group. So I need to make this one a group, just to make group. Make a group. So I'll just copy this one on the top. So just place it on the top. So I've created a building now. It's offset outside. So I've created this one through a group. Maybe, for instance, for us to move this one up, you know that this one is group different. To also move it, create everything, make everything a group again. So we want to move this one up. So just press it, copy. Once copy it, press your control. So that is how to copy a group. That is how to copy a group. Maybe you are drawing like semi-detached building. Instead of you to draw it twice, maybe you want to mirror it. I'll show you how to mirror. Press through your keyboard, press your scale. press your scale. You're looking at -1. You see, this place have already come to this side. So that is the practical example. That is the practical example I will show you in advanced group techniques. Attention and management. You want to organize your group. Maybe there's, for instance, the first one, maybe there's much drawing your interface in your interface of your drawing, maybe in your working space. Maybe there's much drawing. You want to reduce it without deleting. So we are going to be using layer part. Maybe for instance, let me move this one a little. You want to make it a little. Maybe for instance, you want to work. Maybe there's much activity here. You want to reduce it. So you can just use your layer tools. So let's work it like this. Just click it. Come to this one. If you are using SketchUp 2020, 2021, it's going to be calling tag. But if you are using 2016 to 2018, it's going to be calling layer. So this one now. So I've not named it. Let me tag it. So that is tag 1. Tag 1. I want to make this one to be under tab 1. You see now. So it's under tab 1. If I come to tag 1 now, this layer is now in tag 1. I've given it tag 1. If I want to hide it, maybe there's much activity, I want to hide it under tag 1. So you see, it's no longer there. To show it back, click here again, click this space. You see, maybe there's 2 components and they are performing the same function, and you want to name it, give it under the same tag. So come to this option. Maybe I want to give this one tag 1 to tag 1. So you see, if I add that tag 1, both of these 2 is going to hide. You see, that's hide. To show it back, maybe you want to render your drawing. You are going to see that all this one we hide is going to still be there, but just to reduce the work in your background, to reduce the work, maybe your system has been slow, maybe to reduce some drawing in your interface. So that is why we use this tag or layer. I told you earlier that in your SketchUp 2020 to 2023 it's going to be calling tag, but from 2010 to 2018 it's going to be calling layer. So we have hide that. To show it back, just click it. So we have shown it. To create another tag, click here. That is tag 2. Maybe another drawing again. You want to tag it. You want to tag this one, that tag 2. So if I hide it now, come to tag 2. If I hide this one, you see that this one has been hidden. So that is another purpose of group. It's because we group it, that is why we can able to hide it. Let me hide it back. You see, so that is practical application and tips. So for instance, I have an interior I'm working on. That's the face. 150 millimeter. So I make this one a group. Make group. Make group. I'll show you some practical skills. So for instance, I have drawing like this. have a drawing like this. So I just want to create some furniture. I want to create some furniture inside this group. I want to create some furniture inside this group. Maybe I want to create like a wardrobe. So to create another furniture, just no, I'm not creating a window, just create a small shape. Just create a small shape. So to make this one group, double click it, right click, make group. So this one is now a group. And just work on it. Let me give it a wood material. Come to your material, wood. So you can just work on it. Space here. Just work on it. So, for instance, let me say this is a shelf. I've created furniture inside a group. So this is another, maybe you are working on interior. So if you notice now, if I'm outside the group, this one is a group, this one is a whole group entirely. This one is another group. This one is group. This one is another group. So that is creating a group inside a group. This one is, I've made a furniture. Let me give this one a ties component. Ties. See, this is the floor. So I've made a group inside a group. Now, showing you difference between group and components. Now I've said it earlier. Maybe I've created, I created something like this. Reverse the face. So I make this one a group. For group now, if this one is a group and maybe there's two drawing. If I'm working on this one, it's not going to affect this one. It's not going to affect the second one. You see that I've placed this one up. It's not affecting the second one. But if it is components, let me get it. If this one is a component, I make this one a component. Make component. Just say create it. So if this one is a component, I click it. I copy it to this side. Maybe. Let me go back. Copy it. I copy it. I want to copy it like 10 times. To copy it like 10 times, if I just copy it, just press your S10. Press your enter. You see I've copied it 10 times. So if I want to, maybe I'm editing drawing, instead of working, come and be editing one by one now. It's the same thing, just come to one. Because you have made it components, come to one, click it. Maybe I want to include another design here. Come here, pan it out, you see. Components allow us to work, but if it is group, you can't do it like this. So that is different between group and components. You see that? See what we create. So that is another difference between group and components. Hope you guys have learned something from this 5 section I explained using the 5 section of this group techniques. So I encourage you to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more SketchUp tutorial. So I also encourage you to comment on their experience with using group in their previous projects. I encourage viewer to share their own tips and tricks for SketchUp group. You can just share your own tips and tricks for SketchUp group. Maybe you have another tips and script and tip and tricks for SketchUp. Maybe you have you are working on SketchUp, maybe you have another trick and scale apart from this one, share. Maybe you can just drop it in the comment section. Let's learn together. All of us, we are learning, so let's work on it together. So I encourage you to share their tips and tricks. Maybe you have something apart from this one I share. Maybe I have another thing concerning groups. You can just share it in the comment section. Let's learn together. So I encourage you to go and practice this SketchUp group techniques. Maybe you are a beginner, practice it. If you have any challenges, drop it in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video. God bless you. See you in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe, because I do video like this every week. Don't forget to subscribe.